Welcome to your Kentuckiana home. I'm Kimberly Greenwell. We have a great show for you today. We're going to show you all the homes that make up the BDSI Home Expo presented by River City Bank. They're all finished and ready for you to come see this weekend. We're going to show you a house for sale that's in southern Indiana and much more coming up.
Welcome to Your Kentuckiana Home, the only local home show in Kentuckiana. Your Kentuckiana Home is brought to you by Window World of Louisville.
Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm here with Charlie Smith with the Building and Development Association of Southern Indiana. And you're having the Home Expo this year, and it's the first expo that you've had since 2013. You have to be so excited and proud.
I cannot explain to you the excitement I'm feeling right now. This will be the 40th event. We haven't had one since 2013, and we decided to bring it back, but when we were going to bring it back, we had to bring it back in a big, big way, and that's what this is all about.
And you did bring it back in a big way because Champions Point is unlike any other development in both southern Indiana and Louisville.
It really is. It's a destination. It is a resort-style living community. It has just beautiful amenities. You have the championship golf course, you've got a splash pad, you've got kids pool, you've got pavilion, you've got more amenities coming as this development continues to grow. It's just really a fantastic place.
And it's only 20 minutes from Louisville.
It really is. You get on 65 North and just get off at the exit and you're right there. You are closer to Louisville here than you are in most other places in Louisville.
And this is the first home tour of the summer, so it's going to be a lot cooler than it is when you go to other shows that are in July and August.
We hope so. We hope so,
we
right?
hope so, right? And these houses have the latest and greatest in home design. Every single house has something special. Tell us what people are going to see when they come out to the show this weekend.
Well, watching the show being complete, it's really been a journey. So seeing these houses get developed, seeing them being finished, and now that they are completely done, they're fully decorated. You have all the, like you said, latest and greatest. You've got the latest in color. You've got the latest in design. You've got the latest in cabinetry. You've got the latest in flooring. I mean, you name it, it is here at this show.
You have marble backsplashes.
We have marble backsplashes.
The house that we're in right now has amazing crown molding.
Yeah, so when I was speaking with the builder on this one, basically the trim guy said, with this being a show house, just let me do my thing, and the trim guy just went absolutely crazy in here in a great way, and it really is a showpiece.
It's gorgeous. So you have the urban farmhouse with Chase Murphy.
Correct. And
his house is completely done now, and it is just so gorgeous.
It is. So all of our builders are the 5 houses that we do have in here, you know, highest price points in the low 600,000. But like I said, there's 5 different styles, 5 different houses, 5 different things to see. No 2 houses are like, no 2 floor plans are the same, no 2 design points are the same. It is really something to see.
And Discovery Builders has 2 houses, and we're in one of them right now. And this one has gorgeous crown molding. The other one has gorgeous backsplash, the gorgeous marble backsplash. And then this Eco Homes has a great home as well, and he has the 2 master bedrooms.
He has a dual master suite in that house, the way he designed. That's original floor plan. Every house has just fantastic views. Every house has a lake view. Every house has a golf course view. I mean, you can't put it into words. You just have to come and see this thing.
And one of the things that I liked is every single house that you go into, you can tell it has, a lot of them have the floor to ceiling windows to really accent the views, because that's why you're buying Champions Point. The amenities are great, but the views that you get to wake up to every single morning.
You are buying, in this development, you are truly buying a resort style lifestyle. And it's really, like, there again, I can't emphasize enough the views, the feel, the place, the sunsets at this development are beautiful. The sunrises are just as beautiful. I mean, and you take all of that in, like you said, through the floor to ceiling windows. Like I said, it's just, you have to come see it.
And it doesn't even cost that much to come and tour all these amazing houses.
You know, that really is the cool thing about this show. It's $10 per ticket, but with that ticket, you get a $10 gift card if you go to Champions Point Golf Club. Each ticket, $1 of that goes to Susan G. Komen. Another $1 of that goes to the local Habitat for Humanity. Plus, there's a coupon on there from one of our ticket sponsors, Closet by Design, where you get 40% off of their products. So, I mean, like I said, $10 a ticket, but you're getting your money back. Plus, we have $1 million hole-in-one competition that you have your ticket and you take, and you could potentially be a $1 million winner. So it's pretty exciting.
And what are the hours of the show?
Hours of the show are Saturday from 10 to 9, Sunday from 1 to 6 p.m. and then Monday through Friday 5 to 9 p.m.
All right, so that you can come out right now. It's open. If you leave right now, you'll be here just for when the show opens at 1 p.m. and you just head right down 65.
Just head up 65, get off at exit 16, take a left, and we're about a mile and a half down on the right.
All right, thanks so much, Charlie.
Thank you.
All right, well, we'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment. You'll want to see the houses in the 2017 BDASI Home Expo presented by River City Bank. Thanks for joining us for more Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Kyle with Primary Residential Mortgage and the LPK Group. And Kyle, we're going to talk about some of the common misconceptions that people have when buying a home. And one of them is that they can't afford it.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of people have the fear that they can't afford a down payment. And I would address this issue by stating that we at the LPK Group have the ability to do loans through the Kentucky Housing Corporation. And through this, you can do down payment assistance loans of up to $6,000 for those who qualify. There are also studies that show it is cheaper to own a home than it is to rent a home. The reason being, at the end of the year, you can write off your taxes and your interest when you do your tax returns.
And a lot of people think that they can't afford it, and really most of the time they're paying more in rent than they would be paying on the home.
I would address this by stating there are fees such as your taxes and your insurance that go into play when you own the home. However, as I stated previously, you're able to write these off at the end of the year when you do your tax returns. So it really evens out, and in the long run you come out ahead as an owner as opposed to renting.
And a lot of people are afraid that they're going to be turned down for the low.
Yes, we see that frequently actually. A majority of the people we talk to believe their credit may be too low, that they have too much debt or they don't make enough money. But we at the LPK Group view it, and we don't turn anybody down. We don't deny anybody a loan. Instead, what we do is we give them a game plan. And the game plan may be 3 months down the road, 6 months down the road, or even a year. And we're able to do this through our credit simulators that we have in our software. And a credit simulator will give us specifically the debt to pay down to an exact amount, and it'll give us precisely the effect it'll have on the credit score.
It's so nice that you offer that because everything is fixable.
Yes.
Even bankruptcy is fixable.
Yes, ma'am.
It takes time to do it, but you can always fix it.
Yes, and one thing we see frequently is that they have all these fears coming in, but instead of them being denied, we give them the game plan. And when they leave our offices, they have that sense of hope and that sense of joy, knowing that we may not be able to afford now, but in a few months we're able to afford.
And it's something to look forward to.
Yes, ma'am, very much so.
And they can go out and look at houses like the one that we're in if it's in their budget. And then, you know, a lot of people, they start off looking for houses first and they find this houses they absolutely love, and then they go see you and they find out that they can't afford it.
Yes, it is kind of a backwards concept when you do it that way. It is very important to meet with the loan officer. The reason being, you find out specifically what you can and can't afford. And we don't go as far as your limit. We go as what you're comfortable paying. And we base it off that as far as what a value you should be looking at in a home so that you're comfortable making that monthly payment, because we don't want you in over your head, and neither do you.
You know, it's really nice to sit down and make that monthly budget with them. Because, you know, one of the first things that I found when I purchased a home is they don't talk to you about how much more electricity will be versus an apartment. When you're in an apartment, lots of times they pay the gas for you, they pay the water for you, they pay the trash pickup. So these are extra bills that if you don't have a great loan officer like yourself, that you're not expecting.
Yes, we go ahead and we make sure they know exactly what they're getting themselves into, and people can view those expenses in a negative way, but honestly you get that sense of privacy when you own the home, and you have that satisfaction of knowing you have the same rate each year for the next 30 years when you do a fixed rate, as opposed to when the moment your lease is up at the end of the year, you could get an increase in your rent. It may cause you to move when you're not expecting to.
All right, thank you so much, Kyle. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Kimberly.
We'll be back with one of the agents of the Thomas Group, Milton Ali, in just a moment. We are back with Milton Ali with the Keller Williams Group East. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
So Milton, we're going to talk about this amazing home that's a bungalow that was built in 1938 in the Highlands neighborhood, which is a very popular spot to be in.
Yes, this is an incredible home. It is 3-bed, 2 bathrooms with an incredible dining area with a diverse tile backsplash in the kitchen. Also, there is a very rare 2-car detached garage in the beautiful Highlands neighborhood. It is adjacent to shopping and a lot of different activities in the area. This is a very lively area, very diverse area, and this is a very rare find.
You know, I love the Highlands area because you can walk everywhere. I've always wanted to have a house here.
Yes, and what's so amazing is that it's so close to coffee shops and close to shopping and to other amenities that a family would love here or not. And so it's just an incredible area.
And with a 3-bedroom home, this is a 3-bedroom home, so it would be great for a family. It'd be great for a young couple that wants to grow their home into a family as well.
Yes, and what we love about it is that there is a rare 2-car garage. Most properties in this area have no garage and off the street parking. What you will find is a detached 2-car garage that's accessible from the alley. So you can pull in through your garage and go in through your back door. You don't have to go through your front door and park off the street like most of the other residents.
And an updated kitchen, which is a rarity as well in a house like this.
It is completely gorgeous. This home, I will tell you, will not be on the market for long.
And what's it priced at?
$275,000.
Wow, it will not be on the market long.
You are right about that.
If you're interested in purchasing this home, use the contact information on your screen. We're back with more Your Kentuckiana Home, and we are across the river now in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and Lindsay is joining us with Bridge Real Estate. Thank you so much for inviting us to this amazing house that you have here.
Of course, I'm happy to have you.
So this home has a very natural feel to it with a lot of the woods and the stones. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's on a beautiful 2-acre lot, which is actually backs up to a creek. So you get the feel of the outdoors year round. You know, you got these beautiful windows in the fireplace. Really makes you feel like you're in the middle of the woods, but yet you're only 5 minutes from the new Easton Bridge, as well as other, shopping and restaurants. So it's really nice.
So you get the best of both worlds. You get to be out in the country a little bit, but you're very close to the city.
Yes.
And so a 2-acre lot is a rarity here in Jeffersonville, isn't it?
Yes, very. It's very hard to find a 2-acre lot, especially one with such beautiful mature trees and the privacy that this one offers. Yet it's in a subdivision, a very nice one.
Lots of privacy here, and you kind of feel like you're in a little bit of a snow globe. With all these huge windows, with all the natural light coming in, and I'm sure it's beautiful in the winter as well.
Yes, very. You can, relax in front of the fireplace and watch the snow fall, and it's gorgeous.
So how many bedrooms do you have here?
5 total.
And bathrooms?
Well, there are 2 bathrooms in the master, his and hers, which is really unique. There's 1 half bath, and then there are 2 full other baths, one in the basement and then one on the upper level.
Speaking about the master, it's very nice. It's a very spacious room, and you have the double bathrooms like you were talking about. And what are some of the other features that it has?
It has a balcony that you can sit and enjoy your morning coffee on. There's actually 2 closets, his and her closets, and bathrooms. And there's a bay window where you can sit and read a book and just enjoy your house on a nice Sunday afternoon.
And you have a really nice lower level as well with this home.
Yes, it's actually got a bedroom that's adjacent to one of the full baths and has its own fireplace with a buck stove. So you could almost make it into mother-in-law's quarters potentially. It's really nice because there's a lot of extra space down there, and then there's more space additionally that you could use for storage or finish out. It's, got a lot of possibilities.
And the kitchen is very large as well.
Yes, it has upgraded cabinets, and it opens up to the living room so you can enjoy your friends and family while you're entertaining.
It has large windows as well, so you can enjoy the outdoors, and it looks like it opens up to a deck.
It does, yeah, so you can enjoy, in nice weather, you can go outside and eat there and enjoy the outdoors, or, if it's not so great weather, you can sit in front of your window and enjoy your meals there.
It looks like this house was built for entertaining because all the rooms kind of flow well together, and they've really taken advantage of the outdoor living opportunities with this big deck where you could put a lot of furniture and really enjoy the 2 acres that you have with this home.
Yes, definitely. The floor plan is wonderful. You've got 3 bedrooms upstairs and the master's on this level, which is really nice. And then there is actually a dining room as well. So you've got plenty of space to entertain friends and family.
And tell me a little bit about the neighborhood.
It's a wonderful neighborhood. Again, it's really close to the Easton Bridge, which I can't stress enough how wonderful that is for commute, especially if you work in the east end of Louisville. And all the neighbors are, really nice. It's a very beautiful neighborhood, and it's only got a couple streets, and this is actually on a dead-end street, so there isn't a lot of traffic. It's very quiet.
That's nice if you have a growing family or grandchildren. You don't have to worry about them getting hurt with lots of traffic in the streets.
Yeah, definitely. The only people that you'll see come down here are residents, which is really nice.
This house has lots of unique features. Tell us a little bit about the fireplace and the crown molding.
Yeah, it's very gorgeous. You've got this beautiful fireplace with the stone that goes all the way up to the ceiling, and it actually is in the basement as well. And then the crown molding as well as the built-in bookcases really show that a lot of detail and care was put into this home.
And I love how they've kept the stain of the wood.
Yeah, it's really nice. It really, adds to the outdoorsy feeling. It makes you feel like you're not in a cabin per se, but really brings you back to nature. It's gorgeous.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today,
You're
Lindsay.
welcome.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment. Thanks for joining us today on Your Kentuckiana Home. Tune in next week for more beautiful homes.
Thank you for watching Your Kentuckiana Home. Join us next week for another episode of Your Kentuckiana Home, brought to you by Window World.